inside the big dome, started the second quarter, and this gives us an opportunity to look back at the opening quarter. And Ali, your assessment, your evaluation of the first quarter between San Miguel and Air 21.
Well, obviously, I mean, Air 21, you know, doing the things right. I mean, they're up ahead, 21 to 17 at the end of the first quarter. Happening with San Miguel Beer.
26-17, Air 21 in command as we send you back to Apple.
Nico, masasabi ni Sean Anthony na perfect timing ang pagbalik ng kanyang shooting and rhythm coming from his injury. Ngayon, di na siya hingal pagdating ng second half and his touches are being more consistent. Although ayaw naman daw niya maging overconfident and he wants to make sure that aside from scoring, he'll be able to do the little things which sometimes are of more value. Ano sa tingin mo, Nico?
Well, that's true. Little things lead to big things. I should know.
You know what? Honestly, that's. I mean, when I used to play, for preparation, it was always the little things, always the little details that seemed to add up at the end.
Why do you have to say when you used to play? You're acting like the last time you played was like 10 years ago.
Like 10 years ago?
Come on, what are you doing?
Okay, 2 months ago.
There you go. That wasn't too long.
That wasn't too long ago.
Borboran over to Sean Anthony, 26-19, Air 21 on top. Nice pass by Anthony. But a shot clock expires on Air 21.
A situation like that, when you get a good pass, as the one that Mike Bershker received, sometimes you don't need to upfake, you just need to go straight up. Two things can happen. You either get the shot block or you get fouled.
You should know.
And most of the time, it was 2 points. or a dunk.
I like your
when I was in my 20s.
I like your modesty, my man.
When I got in my 30s, then I started up faking.
I like your modesty.
I started up faking when like no one was around me. And that's when you know, hey, maybe you need to walk away from the sport.
Anthony and Lutz trying to swipe that ball away. The ball will stay with Air 21.
I mean, last game we saw Sean Anthony just posting up the smaller guards of San Miguel Beer, beating them up in the post. But Chris Lutz held his ground, which is a very good sign.
Abangan mamaya ang pinakabagong halftime game show ng PBA, ang Moneyball Dribble of the People. Download na, mag-register sa Moneyball apps ninyo. Sa mga nakapag-register na dati, siguraduhin updated ang app ninyo para masiguradong accurate at points na pumapasok sa inyo. Sali na at makidribble sa Moneyball. 26-21, the Beermen pulling.
Very good pass, and you notice it was off of a pick and roll. Looked like a handoff or a pick and roll. Either way, you got the defense to shift, which resulted in Asa Taulava going straight down the middle, getting a nice crisp pass, going up and getting fouled.
Ronald Tubid committing his first personal foul. San Miguel Beer in the penalty. First free throw for Asi Taulava, and the first is good. Here's our Photon Tornado Drive, brought to you by Photon. Empower your business. Ross going all the way. Back to Asi Taulava. Goes 1 out of 2. (27-23), Air 21 on top with over 7 minutes to go in the first half. Kubit on the left side, shoots over Cardona.
That was a great rebound by Sean Anthony there. It's probably the highest I've seen him jump. I'm just kidding. Yeah, he's still a good athlete. Still a good athlete.
Asi over Doug. Too strong. Sean Anthony reaching in. Loose ball foul on Sean Anthony.
Sometimes you get a little too over-eager. The best thing to do instead of trying to steal the ball back is just to get back on defense. In this case here, Sean Anthony just picked up another foul. How many fouls does he have right now?
That was his first.
That was his first. Okay, so he picked up 1 foul. Not so significant. We came up with a few good names for him. We called him Canadian Hustle on Twitter. A lot of fans seem to like that, but then a lot of fans like the Human Bruise.
I like the Human Bruise.
Yeah,
I like
so
the
Sean, the Human Bruise.
Because you have to be disappointed when he doesn't get a black eye during a game. That means he didn't play hard enough.
Yeah, that's right.
Right,
that's
okay,
right.
we'll be back. Time out.
Play.
And there's a warning on Chris Ross for resentment to a non-call. We are almost halfway done here in the second quarter. Ross to Jones. Arwin on the left side. Shot clock reads 11. Arwin Santos for three. Doug Kramer with the rebound. Blocked by
nice block.
Asi. Here's that play. Doug going up strong, and Asi says, no, no, Mr. Kramer. Lassiter. 17 to shoot. That will be an offensive foul on Marshall Lassiter.
It's a little too much aggression there by Marshall Lassiter. You know, it really just comes down to executing the plays, running the plays, getting at least 3 or 4 good passes in there. It'll make things a lot easier for San Miguel Beer as Joseph Yo gets a wonderful pass by Asi Taulava. Where the defense was, I don't know.
I tell you, Joseph Yo and Asi Taulava are playing beautiful music together like they're Hall & Oates.
Oh, you know what? I know a few of those songs. Actually, I know a lot of the Hall & Oates songs.
Yeah. Look, there's no use hiding your age.
No, you know, yeah, that's it. But
Come on, we're children of the 80s, man.
We are, and I have, you know what? Fine, I'll admit it. I have some Hall & Oates songs on my iPhone.
Proud.
I'm proud.
From the 80s. Asi steps on the line. We have 5:01 remaining in the first half.
Yeah, Asi just needs to, he doesn't need to do that spin move. All he has to do is he's big enough and strong enough. He just needs to back Doug down in the post, get close enough, and go up. He's either going to make the shot or get fouled.
Spearman down by 4. Lassiter committed an offensive foul earlier. He drives. He goes all the way.
Good, strong drive by Marshall Lassiter.
Cutting down Air21's lead to 2.
In San Miguel Beer right now, they're fighting. I mean, they may be down, but then again, you got a guy like Joseph Yo putting the dagger in the heart.
Ng team niya. Kaya naman today, he's gonna go all out. Ang sabi pa niya, with the game being physical, he can't wait till he gets hit. He has to decide to hit first para magdalawang isip daw ang kanyang kalaban. He watched their game over and over last time and he realized he has to be more offensive-minded. Balik sa inyo.
Thank you very much, Aplo, and a 24-second violation on Air21. Nullifying that shot by Joseph Yo.
Would have been crazy if that shot counted.
That was from long range.
That was from way long range off of one leg.
3:30 remaining in the second period. Beerman still trailing by 3. Sol Mercado to Ross. Ross inside, and he gets it off the glass.
And they're kind of going at it, Chris Ross and Joseph Yo right now.
Yep, Ross is down.
And this looks like a flagrant. Definitely a flagrant.
Oh, look out. Look out. These Yo and everyone else will have to be separated. Sol Mercado is fuming. I mean, he wants to get a piece of Joseph, and Coach Todd Purvis and assistant coach, the assistant coaches of San Miguel embracing Sol. Boise Zamar, Kevin Jones, Arwin Santos all telling Sol to cool it. But in the meantime, Chris Ross is still on the floor. So something happened between Ross and Yo as they were going near the midcourt line.
Well, it all started, Miko, it all started when Chris Ross scored on Joseph Yo. It was a strong physical move. Right here, as you see. Could have been an offensive foul, but no call was made. And here they go.
So it started there, and Ross says, "Okay, come on, let's do it."
And there
you go.
There
you go.
There it is.
Our camera is catching that very vividly.
It'll be very interesting to see what happens with Joseph Yo. I just want to make one point, Miko. This might be the spark that San Miguel Beer needs to turn this entire series around and win this game.
There, watch the left hand. Look, we love calling him the ninja, but not for that reason.
Not for that reason.
Not for that reason. There's a good kind of ninja moves. That's the bad kind of ninja moves.
That's the bad kind of ninja move.
Right. So our officials are, in an atmosphere like this, anything can happen. I think an excellent move by the veteran Asi to act like the bodyguard of Joseph. Make sure nothing happens further.
You just never know what's on the minds of players in this type of situation. Tempers are flared up, the intensity is up, everyone's being competitive. Joseph Yo, I'm sure wanted to go over there and apologize, but maybe not the right time. But yeah, Asi Taulava is their team captain. He has to be the example. You can see him getting his teammates back together to get them back in the focus.
It's such a shame for Air21 because Joseph Yo and Asi Taulava were conniving for a number of great plays.
They had quite a few good plays, and it looked like Joseph Yo was getting off to a really looked like he was going to have a pretty good game.
Okay, so there is a technical foul on Sol Mercado. That's why Witherspoon was on the line to take a technical free throw. Because remember, after Chris Ross went down, it was Sol Mercado who rushed to Chris's defense. And then with the flagrant foul penalty 2, now you have Chris Ross on the line. It seemed that Chris Ross also got a cut on his lip, I believe, because he's biting on a cotton swab. And as Ali pronounced,
don't quote me on that.
Mitch Madrigal, who is together with Ross, very concerned, right behind the San Miguel.
Okay, I'm just gonna say, yeah, they're together. I think they are. My opinion.
That's your opinion?
Well, no, okay, fine, they're together.
Can you go on record and say that they are together?
I'm going to go on record and say that they're together.
Arwin Santos. So play continues here with 3:05 to go in a compelling second quarter. All tied up at 34. Lassiter from the corner. Yes, sir. Chance at 3 brought to you by PLDT Home Evolution. Turns your ordinary TV into an internet TV.
Well, you know what? San Miguel Beer looks fired up.
A turnaround. Beerman now on top by 5, 39-34.
And like I said, Nico, I mean, something like that, when your manhood is challenged and your teammates come to your aid,
it was literally challenged.
It was okay, fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
It was.
And as Mac lost his balance, but still scored somehow.
Looked like he hurt himself there. He's fine. He's okay.
But you were trying to make a point, Ali. When your man is challenged, what happens?
Well, I mean, in this situation, you look at San Miguel Beer. They look fired up. I keep saying this, but they are. I can't help it. And sometimes that's all it takes to get these guys back in focus. It just seems all series long they've been looking for that. And this might be the spark.
1:23 remaining in the second quarter. Witherspoon for 3. Air ball, and Aldrich tries to save it, and it ends up with Kevin Jones. Lassiter for 3. And Arwin scores against Asi Taulava.
We've been waiting for Arwin Santos. Good sign for him getting that rebound, that putback. Arwin Santos is really their leader. He's the one averaging well into double figures. He's their MVP. He's got to get started.
And perhaps a guy like Jonas Villanueva, with all that playoff experience, calmly sinking that jumper, cutting down San Miguel's lead to 3. 42 seconds remaining before the end of the second period. Mercado to Jones. And here's Paulo Upalde, and he misses the 3. Knockback Cardona, setting up Aldrich Ramos for the open shot. An eventful first half. We already saw one player getting ejected because of the action. So at the half, the Beermen are on top by 3 points, 43-40. And we will be speaking with, someone